The Burnsville Police Department is a department that's all about being dynamic, being innovative, very nimble and flexible, a department that responds quickly to the needs of the community.
The police officers that I've come in contact with have been very respectful and very informative.
Our teachers have them in the classrooms reading to students, so the kids aren't afraid of police.
The old-fashioned way that people looked at the police, you know, the cop and blah, blah, blah. These guys have such a varied background. They are incredible. Everyone I've met in the police department is just amazing.
Core values for the police department are knowledge, integrity, honor, courage, and excellence. And we assign meaning to those words. Knowledge, for example, is the officers having knowledge of the area.
The job is continuously changing, so you continuously have to change with it.
Integrity, it's doing the right thing all the time, whether people are watching or not.
The integrity piece is, you know, I need to be where I'm supposed to be, and that's what we try to do all day.
Honor, it's doing things that make your department proud of you, to make members of the community proud that you're an officer for the community.
I think everybody that puts this badge on understands that it takes a special person to want to be a police officer.
Courage, it goes without saying, to be a police officer you need a great amount of courage.
Courage. If something should happen, we have the courage to come in this building and take care of any threats.
Excellence, again, it goes without saying. Doing the best job you can all the time.
You want to exceed your expectations because you want to do a great job and you want the community to feel safe with you.
When the officers get into Squad Courage Day, they're reminded of the 5 core values that we hold near and dear to our heart, and use those as a roadmap each day to get in the squad as a way you should do your business. The Burnsville Police Department has a lot of challenges. We're a busy community, we have a lot of retail, we have a lot of multi-housing, that generates a lot of calls. So our officers don't sit on the sidelines here in Burnsville. We're involved in the game just about every day. Community-oriented policing, in my opinion for the department, is it's taking ownership. It's being involved with the area that you serve. It's being assigned to a specific geographic area for an extended period of time. So you get to know the people in that area.
There's definitely a sense of ownership with the officers, with the community and the store for sure.
They get to know who you are, and they're going to get a consistency because every officer is different how they handle the calls. So it's nice to build that relationship with those people.
I've definitely seen a lower amount of crime rate that's been in the area, and that's, I think, from communicating with the businesses around and just being on top of it and keeping up with the community.
You stop out, you talk to the nice lady mowing her grass or doing the garden work, and you know, it's really important for those people to see us out there. A lot of people don't have experience with police officers, and we try to portray a good experience for them, so we get out and stop and talk to them.
You show that you care, and it's not just a job, but you truly do care for the city that you live in and that you work for, to try to make it a better place.
Blue in the School is an opportunity to connect with kids through kindergarten through 6th grade, but it also enables us to build relationships, be a resource for the school, and just be a good role model for the students.
Just really builds a lot of community. When the kids see the police officers outside of the school, they also feel more comfortable to say hello than they used to.
So we're just a very accessible, busy community that provides people with a lot of opportunities to come and enjoy the community, but also provides for the police officers to respond to a variety of calls, and they do an excellent job of that.
We deal with about 60 to 70 different apartment managers on a daily to weekly basis regarding any issues that they might have. It could be police calls, resident concerns, things of that nature.
I've worked in a lot of other cities here in Minnesota, and Burnsville is the first city that I've had so much support from the Burnsville Police Department, and I think that has a lot to do with the multi-housing division.
As a police department, we're able to, with our unit, create a safer environment for these folks that live here, know that they can know that the police are there to, you know, answer any questions or concerns, come out in emergency situations, and that we also specifically work great with management teams to, you know, create the best positive living environment for these folks.
We want people to feel that they can call us and that we're attentive to their needs, but not only are we going to just listen to them, we're going to work with them to get the job done.
The DART program is a domestic violence unit that our main objective is to follow up with victims of domestic violence. So we're working with advocates for victims, not only the police department, but in general we're using community resources to help the victims of domestic violence. We show the utmost compassion to the people that are victims of domestic violence, and you know, sometimes there's training for that, and otherwise it's just heartfelt.
The Burnsville Police Department, we're proud of the fact that we have a crisis intervention team, referred to as our CIT team. So we've tried to train ourselves to do a better job of responding to people that are having a mental health crisis.
We try and keep our relationships positive because unfortunately many other police agencies and in the past have dealt with people with mental illness in a negative light. And what we try to do is create a positive interaction so that next time that we talk to them, they trust us. They know that we're there to help them, that we're not trying to get them. So a lot of it is developing kind of a working trust relationship between us and the person that we're talking to on the calls.
It's something we take very serious. It's something we're motivated to excel in, and quite frankly proud of the fact that it's a volunteer position. Officers in the department volunteer to be part of the CIT team, so they are motivated within themselves to provide the best police services they can to people in a mental health crisis. One of the things that really sets Burnsville, the city of Burnsville, and the police department apart from other agencies is our mobile volunteer network. We have approximately 60 individuals from the community that volunteer to help and support police and fire department and the city as a whole when needed.
They're trained to respond to emergencies. They help out with traffic control, crowd control, basic first aid, search and rescue, and anything else that we may need them for.
A lot of people wanted to give back and to give their community. So they knew they could help in their own neighborhoods, but they're like, we want to do more. What else can we do? And we thought, well, if you want to do more, we've got plenty of opportunities for you. So bring them in, and again, we ended up with a great dedicated group that really want to help. And again, they just do amazing things for us and help us out immensely.
Millions of people want to run and volunteer, but they don't know how to work together. And this is one of the big pluses with the MVN is that we practice, we work together, we know how to do these things, we know how to work as a team.
You know, working together to make a difference through excellence in policing, working with the Mobile Volunteer Network is just a great example of that, a great group of individuals. We have a family mentality. We take care of one another. We hold each other accountable, we're professional, we expect results, but at the end of the day, it is a family here. If you give a commitment to the police department, we give it back. It's a long road, it's a long career, but there's a tremendous amount of opportunities. We are the Burnsville Police Department, and we are proud to serve you.